Welcome to the Fitness Oracle Daily Show. I am your host, John Katsavos, and today is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. And we're going to talk about how skipping workouts around holidays is so bad for you. So you have no excuse. And we're going to bust the myth behind I'll stuff my face and then hit the gym mentality. So buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a good episode. I guarantee you. And I hope you guys are going to get a lot of good value from this episode. Getting into the meat and potatoes of everything that we're going to be talking about today. I want to talk to you guys about the momentum of stopping. This is a real thing. This is not something that I've just whipped up in my head. This is something that affects everybody. I don't care who you are. I don't care how dedicated you are at the gym. I don't care how many marathons and triathlons or ultra marathons or ultra triathlons you've ran. This has affected you. Okay. Human beings are destined to be lazy. By nature, we want to be lazy. Problem with stopping is starting up again. You'll come up with excuses like, oh, it's okay. I'm only going to skip today because today is a holiday. So I'm busy. And you're telling me out of your entire busy day, you can't take an hour and a half out of your day, hit the gym, get more energy, be more alert, be more aware, be more ready to go as you would by skipping your planned workout and saying, I'll do tomorrow. Tomorrow comes, oh, I have this workout scheduled, but I have to make up for yesterday's schedule. So I'll just skip this one. I'll just wait for my next rest day and then I'll start back up again properly. That next rest day might be the day after. It might be 3 days after. What then? How are you going to be after that rest day? I'll do it later. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start up next week. I'll start fresh next week. I'll start fresh next month. I'm not going to start up in the middle of a month. Are you kidding me? No, I'm going to start up at the beginning of the month. Beginning of the month comes. Guess what? You're going to miss that. You're going to miss that workout too. Guess what happens? You're going to say, man, every month, beginning of the month, you'll be like, nah, I don't feel like going to the gym. I don't feel like going to the gym. Christmas comes around. Damn, I gotta get myself back in the gym. I gotta start like I've gained so much weight. Why? Because we missed one scheduled workout. Now, you guys might be thinking that I'm over exaggerating, but this is a real thing. The reason why I know this is because it happens to me every time I stop. I stopped working out in April. I did a very heavy calf workout. I couldn't walk for a week. I had problems going up and down my stairs. It was so funny that I had my little nephew pushing me from my bum. His hands were right in my bum. He was laughing as he was pushing. It was ha 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 ha. It was a funny thing. It was a really funny thing. I was laughing. I'm like, this is hilarious. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Stop it. But for me, that's what happened. It was like, oh, I can't walk. So I couldn't walk. So I couldn't go to the gym, couldn't work out. So I had to wait until I healed. And then when I healed, I'll do it next week. I'll start up next week and next week. Oh, I'm not going to start up in the middle of a month. Are you kidding me? No chance. I'm going to start at the beginning of the month. So beginning of June came. Oh, I'm gonna go work out for a month, and I'm gonna hop on a plane, hop in a car, drive all the way up to Toronto, spend 3 weeks in Toronto, hop on a plane, go to Greece for 6 weeks, and I'll start. No, man, I'm not gonna work out in June. No way. I'll just let it go. July came. I get to Toronto. Spoke to a friend of mine who's a manager up at the LA Fitness at the Victoria Park and Danforth area. Good friend of mine, Rohan Francis. Missed you, buddy. Missed your brother. Um, he's like, you got to be kidding me. He goes, look at you. He called me out. He called me out right away. He's like, you gained so much weight. Look at you. Get your ass in the gym. So I got my ass in the gym. It was for 1 week. I went to the gym for 1 week in Toronto. Hopped on a plane, flew to Greece. I did nothing in Greece. I gained a crap load of weight, came back here, and the excuses started to roll in my head. Oh, I have my my social security. I have to deal with my social security. I have to deal with my car. I have to deal with this. I have to deal with the cell phone. I have to deal with that. I have to deal with this and the internet, this, that, this, that. I have to set up the business. I have to do this. I have to do this. When am I going to work out? Today, I said, screw it. I don't care what the day is of the month. I'm going to get my butt in the gym. And I did. And it was the best workout I ever had in a long time. Long time. Now, before I go any further, there is a danger to stopping. And this is why I say you have no excuse but to hit the gym on a holiday. It's more important that you hit the gym on a holiday, because the second that you stop, it may trigger an endless cycle of pause until you're like, what happened to me? How did this get out of hand this bad? So I just wanted to point that out to people. You know, you can stop if you're injured. I highly, 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 highly tell you, stop what you're doing and get better before you go back to work. If you're sick, if you are sick with a flu or a cold, stop what you're doing, get better, but you gotta make sure you hit the gym. It doesn't make a difference what time of the month it is. I don't care how middle of the month or late in the month it is. Just hit the gym, do a light workout, and prepare yourself for the following month when you are better and you can kill it in the gym. Moving on. This is another really big topic that I want to discuss, and it affects me as well as it affects any guy out there, and women too. Like, this is not just for men; this is also for women as well. Um, the dangers of gorging. Uh, Usually during the holidays, we're so quote unquote air quote busy with stuff that we're doing to prepare for parties, get-togethers, whatever it is. Now that you know the big C is behind us for the most part of the world, except for Canada. We're still Canadian doctors and government is still holding on like a little baby. Anyways, that we forget to eat to the point where we don't have to stuff our faces during dinner. This is a big problem, and it has not only physical but psychological effects to us as well. So one of the things that I actually tell people is, while you're preparing this amazing dinner for your friends and family for Thanksgiving or Halloween, if you I don't celebrate Halloween, but if you celebrate Halloween, great. If you have get-togethers, that's great. Christmas, American Thanksgiving's coming up. Um, if you are preparing, take a nibble and snack throughout the day so you're not starving yourself come dinner time. Because when you starve yourself, you're going to sit down, you're going to load up your plate like this, like I do, like up to here. And then I just shove everything in my mouth in 2 seconds. That is completely unhealthy. I know it's unhealthy, but I do it anyways. Still unhealthy. I'm not saying that that it's the smartest thing to do. Two, it makes you feel like crap up here. That triggers a depressive state for me, because now I'm emotionally eating. I'm eating out of emotion. I'm not eating because I need to. I'm eating because, it's Thanksgiving. Oh, look at this turkey. Look at this. Oh, these good memories. I just shove all these memories in my mouth. And physically, the belly starts to come out. Now that I'm older, belly really gets pronounced. I get lazy. I sit down on the couch, watch TV with my nephews to make sure they're not watching something that they shouldn't. And what ends up happening? Nothing. Heart rate goes up, blood pressure goes up, cholesterol might go up. You name it. You name it. Now that I'm getting older, I have to be more alert and more aware of what's going on and slow myself down. When you shove food that fast into your stomach, you don't allow your stomach to digest the food properly or break down properly so that it can pass into your large intestine. Through your small intestine to pull the nutrients out easily. So you get you could potentially get constipated. The body's going to shut down. The intestine's going to be like, screw this, man. You're killing me. And pass it right to the large intestine. Out it goes. Leave it there. And maybe the large intestine might be like, what is this? This is a giant chunk of what is this? I don't know what it is. It's not what I'm used to doing. So it'll lodge it in there. So we have other physical issues that we might have when we don't properly eat our food, chew our food. So it's just more than just, man, I feel like crap. I'm just going to lay down for a couple hours, pass out, not even knowing I passed out, and let nature take its course. I'll sleep it off. That's not kosher. That's not good. It's not what we're supposed to do. Chew your food properly. Have one plate, normal human size plate, not I'm talking to myself while I'm talking to myself while I'm explaining this to you guys. Because it actually I'm need to tell myself these things, because sometimes the food's so good and so abundant, you're like, oh my God, everything looks so amazing. I want to just eat everything. And that's not right. That's not good. It's not healthy. And for these reasons, the key point here is trying to find a balance. How do you find the balance between, okay, I'm really, really busy. How do I find some time so I sneak in a quick workout? And how do I eat enough so I don't get stuffed and I can digest this food easily? It's a very intricate and very interesting balance that you have to figure out. And the only way to do this is to experiment. The way that I like to do it, eat the least amount that you can and slowly start to fill up. That's it. That's the way I like to do it. For the gym stuff, my suggestion is try and slip away for like a couple hours and see if you can get a quick workout in there. If not a couple hours, go away for like half an hour, 45 minutes. Just tell your spouse, you know what, I'm just going to run out for 45 minutes. I'll be back. They're not going to say no. If they do, oh well, it's another conversation. Try a different time. But don't skip your workouts and don't gorge. That's the biggest two takeaways. Tomorrow, Saturday, we're wrapping up the week, and I'm going to be talking about my biggest takeaway. I'm going to try and keep it short, sweet, and simple because it's Saturday, and I don't want to waste your guys' time indoors or listening to me rambling on and on and on about my family and all this stuff. So, thank you for watching this episode. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, and share this episode if you're watching this on YouTube and Rumble. If you're listening to this on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcast, Breaker, iHeartRadio, or whatever streaming service you use, please give us a 5-star rating and a positive review, as it will help us reach out to more people that are suffering from mental health issues. Before you go, I'd like to invite you to keep the conversation going by signing up to your free account at PodInBox. Over the years, we've discovered that in order for us to achieve the greatness that we are destined for, we can't do it alone. In order for you to find your place in this world, we have come across this amazing tool called PodInBox, where we can get together and discuss this topic even deeper. All you have to do is click on the link in the show notes and sign up for your free account and find out for yourself how powerful community really is. Until tomorrow, I'll see you guys. You guys have an awesome day.